Facebook. If only this was much easier. No, I don't want that. Oop. Create a live. And equipment in haunted Nuuanu forest. Alright. There you go. Look good. Got this. How's it? How's it? Yeah, just me tonight. Yeah, don't worry, Troy. I should have done YouTube first. Hey, Sandy, how's it? Hey, Phoebe, how's it? Uh, there we go. Right on. And we'll go like this, and then like that, and... Oh, hey, how's it? Troy, Sandy, Matt, how's it? There you go. And now for my third device. Yeah, I got my three devices up. Here, behind the scenes peek after I blind you guys on YouTube. There's YouTube, there's TikTok, and here's Facebook on the broken iPad, but it works. Alright, so we have a table to set up. Then I'm going to bust out all the equipment and... shucks, I know I forgot something. Wait. Yeah, I forgot that there's bees. I know, quit flying at my head. Noreen, how's it? How's it? Mike, how's it? Hiccups is my name. Hi. Is that the same person? Is that girls get hiccups too? Or is that a different hiccups? Yeah, I figured, Matt. Don't worry, brother. Family more important, yeah. There we go. We got one. Oop, and I dropped the stuff. Your wireless bill must be huge for 3 devices. I also got my son, my daughter, and my son's phone, his iPad, and I think my daughter's phone and her iPad. Thank God for family plans, huh? I think my monthly phone bill is about $380 or $390 a month. Hold on. Isn't bad, you know, kids, they need their phones. Alright, we got this, we got that. Let's get this over here. We're gonna put this one closer. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to Facebook, sorry. Oh, okay, I got you. Hey, Suzette, how's it? Aloha, everybody on TikTok. How's it? That's the thing I don't like about the iPad, is it is way zoomed in, especially on Facebook. Hi, B, get off of my arm. I don't know, I kind of want to sit in my... I kind of want to use my table. There you go. Set that up, set that up. Speaker, umbrella. My scone from the gas station. Alright. This, my first aid kit, just in case I get stung by 1B again or like die. Alright, almost there, I promise. You know, I can do them like this. Perfect. Alright, and I can sit down now and turn off this god-awful light. You guys can see stuff now. Here you go. I'm sorry. There you go. Slightly better. Now I can't see jack. When you are famous, Hawaiian hunting money for phones is no problem. Yeah. I'm not in it to be famous. I just love what I do. It's a hobby. And you spend money on hobbies, so it's acceptable. It's an acceptable price to pay. And I forgot my fan at home because now I'm sweating. What happened with the bee? I got stung by a bee in October twice, and I got. Hi, bee. Hey, speaking of, here's another bee right over here. Come on, let's say hi to the people. See? Oh, come on. See? There. Well, there's the bee. My middle finger got stung right over here, and I had to walk around for the next week giving everybody the finger because I could not bend it. It just got real swollen. That was my excuse anyway for flipping everybody off. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like this shirt too. Bruh, bees tickle. Sorry. So, tonight I brought equipment. Although, I totally forgot about 9-volt battery for the REM pod. There we go. Yeah, I was doing laundry and never had my Hawaiian hunting shirt. Hey Keith, how's it? I didn't see you join. I have a lot of things all around me right now, so, and including a light in my face. No, not hey Alucard. No, not camping again, but I did set everything up over here. I think this shirt does glow. Yeah, let's see. Wait. I forgot about that. Come on, you can do it. Yeah. I guess not as much as it used to. Jessica, how's it? Tonight was just telling a friend the time I was all starstruck. I met you in person. I couldn't talk coherently. I was all... Hey, you took me on a ghost tour, dude. Thank you. That was fantastic. Yeah, so I met Troy. I'm not going to say where he works, but I will say it's a school. And it was so cool. We were there all day, and the school was all indoors, and it was pitch black, and all the power was out. It was so awesome. We had to walk into every room, change the battery, down the hallways. Bro, it was so cool. The lights were all out. I'm like, oh man, this is awesome. Oop. That was so cool, dude. My coworkers were getting scared. Hey, Mike, no problem, bro. This is my excuse to get out. What else I have in here? I did get yeah, a newish toy. I couldn't find my old one, so I bought new ones. The old ones I know are gonna pop up. I bought these for actually I bought these for work. Dowsing rods. So I figured we give them a test run tonight too, yeah. My coworker wouldn't believe me when I told him I use dowsing rods for work to find out where all the wire shorts are and where this is and that is. Yeah, I think my old ones are in my my work van. They got into an accident, so I'll get back in there when I'm ready to switch over to my new vehicle, my new van. But yeah, what am I gonna do? I am gonna take a bite out of my apple pie and live off of gas station food. Get something in my stomach. Mmm. Yeah. This is gonna be fun. Trying to show you guys all my equipment on 3 different phones. Uh-oh. That was my battery box. That's okay. We'll get to this one later. Um, I did see something on Facebook today that I wanted to point out as well. Um, Janine, who always joins a live on Facebook for years and has been a really good friend of mine. I think she passed over recently to the other side. But she's at peace on the other side, so I did want to acknowledge her because she's always and she's been an awesome friend, yeah. What I don't like about getting older. Getting older, more people around you just kind of go to the other side and leave you behind here to deal with all the people stuff. But as always, I know she is in a much better place. I know she's happy. Gainer, how's it? Are you on Twitch too? No, no Twitch. Come on, I need 4 devices for that. I cannot have 4 devices. Rick Wong, thank you. I don't see anybody typing anything on TikTok, but I'm just seeing it spamming that everybody is joining. So thank you guys for joining. Hi Lorna, how's it? Hi Tadine, aloha, how's it? I'm not even sure which device is which anymore. Um, yeah. Hi, what's making the noise over there? Not like I could see anything with the light blinding my face. Maybe we'll do it this way. Ah, brah. I'm hearing everything walking around now. Oh my god. Go TikTok. Yeah. Oop. Son of a gun. Yeah, I saw that gainer. That's hmm, that's very sad. still young too. Yeah, her. Oh man, everybody going home already. Party's over. Everybody go home. Yes, I met Judd again. Yeah, yeah, Troy. I want to see on TikTok who the Chinese officials are that watch TikTok videos all day as a profession, right? You've got a flash goal. What is that, bro? TikTok is like a whole other language over here. I don't even know what this is. Sweet. I don't know what this is. Pin. Okay. Yeah, I'm at Judd again, right at the right in the clearing this time. Got my table set up, got my chair set up, and of course, everywhere I go becomes an unholy mess. But yeah, um, three gifters send roses to this live. I don't know what a rose is, but I mean, isn't that for girls? So we'll begin. EMF detector, electromagnetic fields. It detects electromagnetic field. Simple, yeah. Let me turn this off so you can see it better. It's always good to see baseline right now. There's a lot of EMF around me. Probably because I'm surrounded by two iPads and two phones. Let's see if I can put it further away. Yeah, the further away it goes, it's just one green light. Now the closer it goes, yeah, the more EMF field is around me, yeah. I use these things on occasion to, in fact, I got two of them now. And they are not in sync. Alright, hold on. Everybody back, out. And now back in. Yeah, so you see they each have their own personality, right? I'll ask them, like, if there's somebody here, could you make the red light turn off and only put the green lights on? Could you turn the red and the orange and the yellow off and only turn the green lights on if you guys want? Now I could do that by moving it back here, right? But yeah, if they do that, then there's something. Then there might be something here. So that's that. I think I need to change the battery because these are being ridiculous. They should be the same now. No, wait. No, they should be the same. There you go. Now it's settling down. Just kidding. 808. How's it? How's it? What is a stronger sensitive? Yep. But this doesn't detect ghosts. These just detect electromagnetic fields. I guess we can call this Paranormal 101. Electromagnetic fields are energy, right? Electricity and all that. And spirits can use that to manifest. It's been theorized because you cannot create energy out of nothing. In order to create energy, hey, Big Kavik. Thank you. Hey, I got a rose. Right on. What is this celebrate button? There we go. So the ghost can use energy to manifest. It's like moving an object around takes kinetic energy, right? The ghost cannot make energy, or energy isn't created from nothing. It has transferred. We eat food, and so we generate our own energy, where we can move our body and we can move objects, right? So a spirit without a body or a way of creating energy that we know of will take energy like EMF, electromagnetic field, right? So they'll take that and they'll use that energy and use it to manifest, whether it's a visual mist, an audio, a vibration that you can pick up and hear, or it's kinetic, right? That kind of stuff. A lot of different energy, heats, hot spots, cold spots. When the spirit manifests using heat, which is also energy, you're left with a cold spot, right? Because it sucks all the heat and condenses it all into one point. Where then, let's say this is a vase, right? That one point, it's going to be right here, and it's going to push it, and it's going to fly off the shelf. But what you're left with, the side effect, is a cold spot, which is where all the energy, all the heat was drained from. That's why people see the cold and the mist blow out of their mouth. That's the theory, anyway. I'm not sure if I would say that's my theory because that's what I've been thinking about. I'm pretty sure somebody else thought of it before I did. Yeah, but I just didn't read it yet. Yeah, thanks for the like. Oh, thanks for all the likes. So that's how this works. The EMF detectors. It doesn't say, oh, look, the thing is going off. There's a ghost. It could be. I remember a long time ago, I had one of these. I was holding it, carrying it around, and it was just, the baseline was just regular green. Let me just do this. Hold on. You guys can see a little better. The baseline was regular, just plain green. And then all of a sudden, it lit up, and everyone was like, oh my God, it's a ghost. Well, at that same moment, I got an email notification on my phone. And so that was just my phone communicating, yeah? Because then I got a text about half an hour later, and the thing lit up again too, and then it went back down to nothing. So you got to understand your tools if you're going to do this investigating and stuff. Raymond, aloha, how's it? Um, my friend Eric, we'll do the red light, it's less blinding. My friend Eric had and Obake too, they have a EM pump, right? Electromagnetic pump. Basically, what it does is it kills the batteries by creating an electromagnetic field, basically feeding the spirits energy in the form of electricity, electric energy, EMF. It just pumps it out into the air, pumps it out into the environment, and lets them use it for whatever they want, right? I believe. Hey, Brad, how's it? And yes, like, share, and subscribe. My ka'i. But I understand now. Like in Hawaii, we have ho'okupu. Ho'okupu is an offering, right? Usually, a traditional ho'okupu would be tea leaf. You get the poi or the fish or the fruit. You wrap them in the tea leaf and you present it as an offering, as a ho'okupu. In this case, for the spirits, right? Obake Hunter had brought an EM pump and said that was a ho'okupu. I understand now. He wasn't offering the EM pump as a ho'okupu. He was offering the energy that it was putting out into the air as a ho'okupu. Yeah, it took me a few months. Asi, aloha, how's it, brother? I don't like the EM pump. It gives me a headache. It's no good. It feels like artificial energy that's just not good. Oh my god, all my devices are going off right now. Bruh. That's the only thing about having one account is somebody call you, the iPad go off, the phones go off because I get Messenger on all of them, yeah? Hold on, I go messages for boost. She probably like know if I'm live. Um, no, it's not windy. In fact, it's actually the sky is clearing up. When I came out, it started raining. I was about to call you. Yes, I met Judd. You like come out, Judd? I'm here. Yeah, I was just about to call you back, Malia. I'm here, Judd. Ben, how's it? How's it? Yeah, come on over. Just me. I get table if you like. Bring food. I don't want chairs. I only get one. I think the sound that you're hearing is this. It's making a little grinding sound like blowing. So this measures EMF, electromagnetic fields. This measures kinetic. I want to say, hold on, gotta check something. All right, hey, Cheney, how's it? How's it? Was wind? Okay, okay, right on. I knew it. I knew it. That's hey Scott, how's it? So this and let me see. Wait. Okay. Janine sent me this, a bunch of these, and this. That's right. That's awesome. These are. Anybody know what these are? Hey, Sean, how's it, brother? What? Why? Wakine Kona. Right on. Mahalo. Aloha. How's it? How's it? Anybody know what this is? This is a cat ball. It's a cat toy, right? It entertains cats when they. Yeah. Here you go. Much better. I'm not gonna move. And then all of a sudden, when you move, when something hits the ball, it goes off. So this would be a very good kinetic energy detector. It's a fancy way of saying when something touches it, the thing moves, the thing go off. Yeah. So you put it in the grass, you put it somewhere, and you leave it alone. And then when you ask the question, if the bug will light up, then there you go. You know. That's another one as well too. That can be used for equipment. And we have the REM pod, which I'm still kind of trying to figure out. I like the REM pod. It's if I have to fix this or get a new one. See, like the lights are getting. Yeah, I think the battery's dying. The lights are getting dimmer. So it detects. I don't know how it does this, but okay, I'll turn you off. You're too loud. I don't know how it does this. Was discussing it with Jubu and Matt right a few months ago. I'm gonna turn this thing off. Um, hey, stop thinking you just go for. I'm not sure who you guys are. I don't know your names on TikTok, but how's it? How's it? Oh, Baker. How's it? How's it? I'm like JP. Okay, yeah. Right on. Hello, hello. I'm like, I just see these names over here. I love nature noises. Jaden, how's it? What I conjuring now? Apparently, I'm conjuring Malia because she's on her way. My friend from Makaha, she coming over. So yeah, the REM pod is an interesting one. Yeah. So, and I said the battery's dying unfortunately, and I forgot my 9 volt at home. Has all the lights right that go off. This light broke though, but it still works. When you get close to the antenna, the thing goes off and the lights turn on. See? And then you go away from it, and it settles down, and it stops beeping and it turns off. But the trick of it is I wish that I brought the battery. Malia, if you still on, check up on 9 volt. I pay you back. Yeah. The chicken long rice. Yeah. She's the one who brought the chicken long rice. Um, if I were to grab a stick and touch the antenna with the stick, it would still go off, but not as strong. Yeah. Um, yeah, it would still go off, but not as strong. If a stick were to, if I were to drop a leaf on it and the leaf hit the antenna, then nothing would happen. If I were to drop a stick on it, nothing would happen. But if I were to hold the leaf, a big leaf, and touch it with the leaf, the thing would go off. Because when I'm holding a leaf or a stick, my energy is in that object, right? That's kind of how I understand it. But if you're not holding it, it doesn't have your energy. And it's the electromagnetic field, the subtle one that we create. Some people call it aura or all that other kind of stuff too, yeah? Um, Keith, you're a good guy to know this kind of stuff too. You would know a lot about this. Um, yeah, your living energy triggers this. I wonder what would happen if I were to shock it with something. It kind of works off the same principle that the these work off over here. Hey, Noelani, aloha. How's it? I don't know how the device can do that. Yeah, I'm on TikTok. I got a notification a few weeks ago saying you can go live on TikTok. I'm like, great. I barely use TikTok. But if they're gonna let me go live, I will. So we have this. This is the pendulum. This is more using you as a tool. It will. Oh, Jubu, how's it, bro? Long time, dude. It would it would break if you were to. Okay, what if you were to use a low voltage or something, or maybe static electricity, right? So like this, usually I find that it works out really well. But if I were to tie this to an object and hold it, it wouldn't work. If I were to have like a little stand, I've tried that before. I've gotten a little pendulum stand, or I've used one, and I would hold it with the stand and not touch it. The thing won't work, right? It has to have the connection, yeah, to work. There we go. You, my brother, been a while, dude. Good to see you, man. But yeah, I gotta fix this bugger. I gotta put new batteries inside, and I gotta experiment a little bit more with this. And then also, I gotta fix it because look, this thing comes right out. That's what happens when you do outdoor investigations and it starts raining. The bauble requires passive energy like an aura. Yeah. Joy, how's it, Joy? Oh, I get my other phone right here too. Maybe that's the reason why it's going off. My work phone is over here. I don't need my work phone. I cannot go live on my work phone. Jubo, I'm gonna be here for a while, bro. Malia stay coming too. The idea with the pendulum is that the body knows the truth and it moves the pendulum based on this. But that's why I bought so Keith, the same theory. And see, this is what I love about this. We can have a discussion now on 3 different platforms with people who know a lot more than I do, right? Like, yeah. Shoots. Kai. Big Daddy Kai. How's it, brother? Thank you. Yeah, we're at Judd tonight, Joy. Oh, I'm at Judd tonight. We're gonna have some company a little bit later. Hopefully, it's living company. Huh? One of those nights, huh? Okay. It's the same theory with this, yeah, Keith. But I still, hey, it's saying no. Because I use these for work, yeah. As I said, I bought these ones, especially they just came in the other day. I bought them for work because I have had trouble finding broken wires and finding devices that is stuff too. Thank you, Jaden. I think Jello is trying to catch Pele. Oh no, not Jello. He said Big Island, huh? Yeah, yeah. That's why I kind of brought this up to bless it, I guess you could say. Um, Man, I gotta look on that video again. There was a video I was over here a few months ago. I was doing this, and the thing started behaving in a way I've never really quite seen before. It was so cool. And then I found out what it felt like to me was you know, I'm gonna turn this light off. I like the green light. The green light more better, yeah. Ooh, spooky the green light. Look like Slimer now. There you go. That. She seems mad right now, but I almost fell in the crater recently. Oh no. Oh, hold on. I was looking at images of the eruption so far. I didn't see anything. Yep. Faye, how's it? Alright. Apparently, I'm still getting situated here. Forever. There you go. Nope. Just kidding. You know, Matt, this is the whole reason I bought the headlamp because it had one green light. I like the green light better. Anyway, this I guess I'll go over this. They kind of work the same way as the other ones. I can sit down with this one. I know there's a lot of different ways to use them. Doug taught me how to use it, and it just goes with how it is. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's a proper way to use it, but like, yeah. But it seems to work. Okay. It's going counterclockwise, which is a good thing. Let's see. Okay, stop. I'm not trying to do the balancing, cleansing thing anymore, okay? So, I gotta be careful. I don't really believe that I should be dealing with divination and stuff, but a lot of these are used for divination. I use it for yes or no answers. Like, is my name Joe? Now, I'm gonna close my eyes so I don't see how it's going, and then I'm gonna open them. Okay, that's yes. Let me ask a no question. You know what? Is Malia gonna be here in the next half an hour? I don't know. It's okay. Now it's going no. So it's gonna be more than half an hour. For me, side to side is no, and up and down is yes. Okay, so probably more than half an hour. We'll time it right now. It's 8:42. All right, we'll see. I also like let's see. Where where is the iPad? Point to the iPad. I wonder how much it'll go because now it's going. My iPad is there. Now point to the TikTok phone. Oh, it's changing. Point to the TikTok phone. All right. Point to the YouTube phone. And it's changing again. See, it's subtly pointing to all the phones. Point to the REM pod, which is point to the REM pod. So the thing with divination is, I'll ask it like, should I take this job? Should I not take this job? You know, that kind of stuff. These answers are not for the divine to conjure. They are for you to decide. I believe that, right? Asking, oh yeah, Makaha is far. That time my son was the night. Oh, okay, okay, good to know. This is used for me. I use it for yes or no questions. I'll use it for communication. Now, see, I never really used it for communication before, but like Doug would use this for communication. Do we get free questions tonight? You can ask questions anytime you want. That's a good thing about the live, yeah. Doug would talk to his wife, Stacy, with this all the time. And I just thought he would answer with the yes or with the no. Bruh, come on. Alright. I'm not moving because something just dropped on me and I want to make sure that something would drop on me. But all my lights seem to be occupied at the moment. There we go. Maybe it fell off. Sorry. Hold on, I'll get to this in a minute. So, like, Doug would use this to talk to Stacy, his wife, who had passed away already, right? And I saw him, like, brother would be driving, okay? And he'd be driving like this, and then I'd see him hold the pendulum like this, and he'd be talking to Stacy. And I'm like, well, I remember just wondering, you know, I mean, to each their own, right? But like, how much of a relationship can you have with something that can just answer yes and no? But the night, yeah, Matt, the one you know that you said that your son was there. Um, that was the night, yeah. Um, this thing started acting, yeah, like this, like right now. It's shaking. It started vibrating and like jumping or jumping up and down kind of thing. My hand is steady, but this thing started like shaking like that. It was so weird. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay, stop, stop. I've never had that happen before. But then when that happened, I felt this familiar energy, and I knew who it was. Um, it was my sister. Yeah, it was just I could feel I could feel her. I can't I don't want it to sound creepy, you know, but I could feel her energy like she was around me. I could feel her feelings, I could feel her emotions. It was almost like yeah, I could read her mind and I could feel where she was, her state of mind, and if I had ways with words to communicate that with everybody accurately, man, that would be the greatest accomplishment in my life. It was unburdened, it was free, it was. Imagine, like, imagine for once not having a single worry, not worrying about anything at all, nothing. Worry is not even an emotion that you can feel. Um, just that bliss and that happiness. That's what I felt. It was awesome. It was bruh. When I was holding this, I was channeling that, and I could feel her. And that's probably where Doug was coming from with Stacy. It was so awesome. It was like, yeah, I had to stop myself from crying. Yeah, saw it between you, a camera. Did we fall? We saw it. Corey, my brother, how's it? What did you see, Brad? You talking about when you had this? When this happened? I saw it between you, a camera. I'm not quite sure I understand that, my brother. Um, yeah. So Jaden, that's what it's used for. It's you can use it for a lot of different things. Um, I've also used it as well, like Uilani, for finding lost things. But I find that I have to triangulate myself. I'll ask, where is my lost this? And it will swing back and forth and point. But I know it's in a line over there, so now I gotta walk 10 feet over there and stand and then kind of triangulate exactly where it was. This is how I do it, yeah. Dude, I'm so glad you had an experience with your sister. She was giving you a download from Divine Source Energy. Yeah, it's like I tapped into that momentarily. It was just bliss. I mean, at that point, I know that I'm here for as long as I am, and it's awesome, and I'm enjoying it. But when it's time to go, bruh, I'm not gonna hesitate. You know what I mean? When it's time to go home, what awaits you on the other side is just amazing. You know what I mean? It's just, whew, bruh. Keith, asking about the future is divination, I believe. There's a big difference in asking about the truth in the present or past. Yes, exactly. I don't like knowing the future. It's like, why you go watch one movie if you go skip to the end? You know what I mean? You go enjoy the movie, you go watch the movie, you're gonna have fun, you're gonna experience it, you're gonna enjoy it, that kind of stuff. Oh, okay, thank you, brother. I saw something fall on you between your camera and you on the field light. Yeah, I think that was okay, that was something that fell on my knee then. It felt like a little pine needles or something. Ooh, yeah, but it may be too good. I can't get my. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, nothing is throwing rocks over here. Yeah, my sister came to visit. Chris, aloha, my brother. How's it? Ryan, how's it? How's it? We're at Judd Trail tonight. Nuuanu, Morgan's Corner. Aloha, Rain. Chris and Rain, how's it? Yep, there we go. I remember that night I threw everything in your car, didn't pack, just threw it in and said, let's go. Was it that night? That was down at the pond, or was that another night? Did we run on another night too? Yeah. So that's how this works. I don't like divination. I do like being able to communicate, and as I said too, it's kind of like you can feel them, but you got to be careful. You got to protect yourself too, because like if you do this without any kind of protection, something bad, like, okay, so I have a friend, Zach, on the Big Island, that's part of a paranormal team. Um, Back when I did Oahu Ghost Tours, brother messaged me if I knew anything about the crystal or the pendulum or anything like that. One of his members, who was sensitive, ended up like not herself. Like she quit the group, her personality flipped and changed, and this followed a night where she was using a pendulum, a crystal on a pendulum like this. It was a clear quartz, and he said it started bouncing, like hopping up and down like that, and she still held on to it, even though the idea wasn't a very good idea that she should. But then the clear quartz turned black, gray, and then black, like it was polluted by something, and then she changed. So you gotta be careful when you're doing this kind of stuff, yeah. I've been doing it long enough. I have enough faith in my guides, and I know if I have to ask, all I gotta do is ask Michael the Archangel. Yeah. Yeah, that was when it was up the road where we kind of went dig out real fast. Yeah. So long as there isn't any hot breeze suddenly. Yeah, we had that one night too, bruh. Not too long ago. That was something. I can't really remember ever having a breeze like that. It was like night marchers for sure, bruh. You know, it was like, yeah, whew, yeah. I have yet to feel that hot breeze, Troy. Every time that happens with Joe, I'm not there. Sometimes it's a warm breeze, but that one was it was a hot breeze. Oh, you know, I did. We're at Oahu Cemetery on a tour one night. Me and Obaki were doing a tour. Obaki was doing all the ghost stories at Oahu Cemetery, and then we came up here. When we were there, it was a cool evening. It was cold. Obaki was doing his stories, and Uncle Ruben points to the corner. I wonder if I could pull it up and show you guys. Oh, hello, ball. Oh, he'll be over there. Uncle Ruben, a Native American shaman, he told me, he pointed to the corner of the graveyard and he said, "There's something there." And so we walked over there and he said, "It's not very good. I don't know what it is." And we're in front of the grave or this little place. We didn't really have the lights on, and this heat hit me. It, this heat just hit me out of nowhere, like somebody opens an oven. Like when you open the oven up right to your face and all that hot air just, that's exactly what it felt like. It was very hot. I felt that at Bobby Mackey's too. And when I felt that, hold on. When I felt that, we saw that there was a rock, and the rock had a face. And I know I have it somewhere over here. That was that was something, all right, bro. I'll tell you that. That rock definitely was a kupuna. It definitely had some energy into it. It definitely had stuff. Of course, I'm not gonna find it now, though. Huh? All these pictures. I know I saved it. Yeah, here we go. I made a video of it too. I wonder if it'll load. Just do them. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. Yes, my fourth tablet. That was the rock. Neo, how's it? Yeah. This was the rock that all the heat came off of. He wasn't very happy. Yeah. I see the pendulum like a Ouija board, kind of, where you are the tool that you're communicating with, right? Um, yeah, I'm not worried about night marchers. If you get night marchers, well, then they can enjoy my energy drink and snacks because I'm leaving everything here. And I come back in about half hour. Um, Neil, how's it? So, like, it's like the Ouija board. The Ouija board, the problem with the Ouija board is that you are using your own body as an instrument. You're inviting them to use your body. You're inviting them to go into your body and use your energy, which is not good. Once you do that, it's just not good. That's kind of how I've seen it. Hey, Janice, how's it? How's it? That's my favorite time to go holo holo. Pokane, yeah? Hey, thank you for the stars. Mahalo. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let's do a story. I don't have a story of a Ouija board because I don't think I've ever really done a Ouija board. You disagree? Yeah, you can disagree. That's fine. I see the possibility. I'll be honest, I've never really heard much of a pendulum kind of thing. But crystals usually protect, but not always. They don't. There's always the exception. Yeah. I can't recall whose live stream it was. We were exploring an aviation museum or a wartime facility, and the stream suddenly cut off. A face that seemed to appear stuck in the frozen frame. That wasn't me. But we did do a few tours with Hawaiian Hauntings, the group on the Kalailoa Museum over there. Yeah, we did that too. Dowsing rods are cool. Just like this, aren't these dowsing rods? I don't know what this is. I'm being invited to co-host with people on TikTok. I have no idea what that means. Is that a good thing? Oh, on the card, does it? Well, try it. Yeah. Hey Joe, if any of your subscribers live Temple Valley area, can you please let them know there's an accident Kaneohe bound. No injuries reported. First responders are on the way. Right on. Yep, we guys heard that. If he has Kaneohe bound from the North Shore by Temple Valley, one accident, yeah. Might want to go over by up here. Um, what do I feel about dowsing rods? These are dowsing rods, right? They're, yeah, same. But it's kind of the same thing too. There's always a possibility, right? It's not likely, but if something bad wanted to come through you and you didn't have, if you didn't have, see, it's easy for you to use them, Phoebe, because you know what you're doing. You've been doing this a long time. For someone like a bunch of teenagers that decide to use it and summon an evil spirit or that kind of stuff, right? It could be kind of bad, yeah, using these without knowing how to protect themselves and that kind of stuff as well. Crystals can be programmed for good or not so good. Have to be careful and make sure that any crystal you buy or receive is cleansed properly. Yep, Pokane night is usually the time to stay indoors. No night hunting in the bushes that night. On Molokai, yeah. Over here, the only thing you're hunting are tourists. No. So when I went camping over here, I came out to wait on the road for my ride. 15, 20 minutes. Bro, I had like 30 people walk right by me in like 20 minutes. What am I eating? Apple pie from the gas station. I like TikTok. They make me do a little puzzle. Are you still there? Yeah, but you got all these cool equipment and stuff. Oh yeah, duh. I didn't show you guys the coolest one, or one of the coolest ones. Let me finish my apple pie first. The ones I always bust out. The lights. I do not feel you can conjure a demon with either dowsing rods or pendulum. No, you can conjure a demon with just your voice. I wish it was a burrito, but usually burritos get bacon. Cannot bring pork over this area. Yeah, nigga. If anybody knows better, it's me. No pork over the pully. I don't like upset the spirits tonight. I will show you guys this, and while I'm eating, we'll listen to it. But welcome to Spiritus. Mm. Hold on. Bruh, come on. Facebook is behind TikTok. Corey was watching you on Facebook and I'm watching you here. It's a minute behind. There we go. That makes sense. Hold on. Gotta turn off all my Bluetooth. Nothing ever works the way you want it to, right? Turn off. Turn on. There you go. Now you're gonna do it. Because I complain. I'm telling you, bro. You complain and everything goes your way. Wait, you can't eat burrito at Judge Trail because of Kuna Poli? I don't know what Kuna Poli is. Um, the superstition that you cannot take pork over the poli. Hold on, that would scare me. I was just about to ask what that voice I heard in the background. Yeah. No spam musubis. Yep. I also turned this on too, yeah. So that might be the voices that you heard. Ooh, too loud.
Chair.
Put it on random.
From that. For
And so this is a type of spirit box kind of thing. This is an app called Spiritus. You can ask questions, and it's basically a whole bunch of phonetic noises that come through. Sometimes they say things, like when, unfortunately, we were off the live when Nuuanu was here a few weeks ago, and Matt, we met up with Brother Mace, and as soon as he turned this thing on, it said Mace, Joe, Ui, and Matt. No, and Keith. Keith was there as well. Yeah. It named all of us within the first minute or two. It was awesome. Yeah, this is the same one. Yeah.
12. And
So, I mean, you can turn on this mode too. And not only audio, you can get visuals of a smoky thing, right? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to set this up like this. Hold on. How am I gonna do this? I don't know. Yeah, I need another table. Somebody stay here. Hold on. I like to make sure I know who's staying here. Be right back.
what? Back. Bite. Zach.
All right, we're back. Let's see. It said Matt.
Two.
Elias, how's it? How's it? Aloha, Poly Girl. 808. How's it? How's it? Huh? Yeah.
I would figure you'd be more in the clearing.
I was thinking about it, but then the bees came out, and there's all overgrown grass. It was all wet. So I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Are they all? Is all your cameras fixed on you?
Yeah, they're all feast on me. Oh, you like to say hi?
No. I'll say hi. I'll say hi, but I don't want to be seen.
Yeah, yeah.
Fine.
I wanted it says hi. I wanted to set up all my devices pointing at all the equipment, but I couldn't figure out how to do it with my iPad.
You got your Spirit 2 son?
Yeah. And of course, I got my big speaker too. Yeah. Does the stick figure one not work here? Let's see. The SLS one you're talking about, right? I've never really had much luck with the SLS.
Yeah, me too.
It seems to me that when you have an SLS, it'll pick up people or things that look like people. I don't really like. Let's see. Wait. Let me get this. It seems like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like when something is suggested, then it picks it up.
Oh, I can't get the word. I know what you're talking about. But
Yeah, it's like if there's something that looks like a person, it'll say, "Oh, look, it's a person," you
Yeah.
know. But
it's always suggesting something.
Yeah.
And then it's not really there.
yeah,
I do that. I just get messages.
yeah. I didn't. So like, yeah, the SLS is cool. I mean, Mace had a cool story about his SLS app. Mace said he went down to a place. I'm not gonna say where, but it's supposed to have one hula girl dancing, and he put his SLS up, and the lines that connected them made it look like there was a hula girl dancing. It looked like an actual hula girl dancing, and he looked and there was nothing there, you know. So yeah, that kind of stuff is cool. I've never had any luck, but I haven't really tried it very much either. Yeah. Yeah, that's Jubu. If so, tell him I said what. Okay, yeah, when we come back. I feel like he came in closer. Always there when he watches this over whoever goes there. Are you talking about the Guardian over here? Okay. One of the many Guardians. I haven't seen chat on Facebook in a while, but if you guys are typing, I'm sorry. But yeah, we got the SLS app. I wish I could show it to you guys. Like, active. You know what I mean? Let me see. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can record something on here. Hold on. Let me see if I can record something and then I'll show you guys the recording. Okay, I'm using the SLS.
Yeah. No, just in case. Like, by the bridge.
Yeah, right. I'm like,
No. Just move out your SMS.
yeah.
It might catch it. Say, for example, it might catch it.
Yeah, maybe I'll kick out over here.
Oh, that hanging. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He hung over the bridge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get one better flash. I'm gonna bring my bigger light. Oh, all right. Can you do
But
that
how?
too?
But what about them?
Huh?
What about them?
I'm recording. I can show them the recording.
I'll be right here. It'd be awesome if you catch something though. Happy summer solstice, everyone. If you guys don't know, today is solstice.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Summer solstice. This thing is keeping a market.
Oh my god, I think it's her. Nothing.
Nothing. Zip.
I'm just. I have I use the SLS also. I gave up on it like a long time ago.
Why does it look green?
You can change the color.
Oh,
That one right there. You know that blank white one?
yeah.
That's actually the best setting
Yeah,
for
it
it.
does look like it.
But like I said, I have no real faith in that app.
Yeah. Sorry, I guess there's no ghost here, Judd. You know how that works, right?
Where's Matt today?
Matt's at home.
Oh, he never like come over here.
No. He get his kid with him.
Huh?
He get his kid.
Oh, that's more important.
Yep, 100%. Sorry, I'm back. So yeah, I didn't pick up nothing on the SLS app. But I haven't really used it very much. But oh, we get more people. Hold on.
Just come over here.
Jerry Lee, how's it? Noelani, thank you for some stars. Mahalo. Hey, Fami.
Why not?
That was intermission. I was trying to use the SLS app, but it wasn't working.
Why, Malia?
Another intermission. So what? You cannot walk 10 feet.
That's not 10 feet. That's like 20, 30 feet.
Yeah. Sorry. That's Malia here, but she don't like come over here because she's allergic to ghosts. Evalani, aloha. How's it? Sorry about that. Uh, yeah, okay, good. So, ugh. Sorry about that. But yeah, no problem. Ugh. Let's see. It's a good story. Forgot it was Friday. I've been looking forward to Friday all week. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yes, I will show you guys this one over here. So I'm looking forward to like Malia's son. I like to have him help me by editing videos and all that kind of stuff too. You know what I mean? Editing videos, and I don't have the time for that, and I'm not really good at that kind of stuff either. So, oop. This is one of my favorite toys here. I'm not really gonna. Okay, I guess I am gonna bust it out. So the EMF detectors like these here. This is the same thing, but each of these little devices is an EMF detector. So this is called a tripwire. And you set, well, when you turn it on correctly, there you go. Nope, just kidding.
Hi.
Oh, I do. Continue. Maybe it turned on by itself and the batteries are dead. So, yeah, anyway. Oh, I gotta fix all my stuff, man. Christmas lights. So they all should say purple. And when you get EMF, like when I move them, it generates an electromagnetic field, right? So that's what happens. Let's try this. No, that don't work? Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so these things go off with that. That's how that works. Okay, Paranormal 101, pal. Yeah, I'm trying to think about anything with a good story.
They're leaving, by the way.
Yeah. And what, let's see, yeah, it's been about 45 minutes. Let's see.
Do you really want to shop your red pot?
Huh?
I got my pager with me.
No, my Red no, I need one 9 volt because the thing is dead.
Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you want to do an experiment to see how it interacts.
Bro, now what, how much volts is that? 70,
Yeah.
70,000.
No, it's not that. It's not that big, but I tested the big one, and the big one broke.
I'm thinking of like plugging a wire into the wall and brushing the wire up against it.
Oh.
Not like physically
Well,
shocking.
slightly different, but yeah.
Just to see if the electricity would set it off, because it's not magnets. We tried the magnets, huh?
Yeah, it should stuff. I do believe if I did my research correctly, it's about aura, field breaking. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like you told me, it was like a bubble.
Yeah,
right?
there's like a bubble that's when it's on, it surrounds it,
Yeah,
and it basically breaks the bubble.
but
Or
only energy can break the bubble.
yeah, well, anything can break the bubble, even
Because I've
stuff,
dropped twigs on it, and it didn't break the bubble.
but water does.
Water does.
Yeah.
I didn't try
You,
testing
you,
with
you
water.
notice that when it rains,
I didn't.
It gets more. I've noticed in some of the your older rides, when it rains, it reacts.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, oh, let me just grab a bottle of water and spray it on this, and
Yeah.
break them some more. You know what I mean?
Might work, but that just proves another debunk. That's something you gotta keep in mind when you're using it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I like to know how these things work. You never saw a couple weeks ago the camping trip I did.
No, I heard that.
It was cool, dude.
I heard you camped down there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the way up the river.
All the way up the river.
I went down, hiked all the way up the river, till I found a place that I could camp at. Like that was big enough. But when I was making, dude, the thing was going off. One of those nights where you have to get a certain color combination, and it would do the color combination again and again.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted the s'mores.
Oh, you went up the river.
Yeah.
Up that way then.
Yeah, I've always wanted to go up there at nighttime, but I just didn't want to leave my car, so I just got
Yeah,
dropped
I
off.
wouldn't want to leave my car.
Yep. Just got dropped off. Had my tent, sleeping bag, all that. Made s'mores, cooked steak. Burns, how's it? Beach stories. Yeah, I'd say that my favorite tools, maybe a AA battery instead of a wall socket. Okay, yeah. That's a very good idea. And then maybe we could do 2 AA batteries in series, you know what I mean, kind of thing, and that kind of, yeah. So yeah, trying to think of a good story, a beach story. I got a beach story. Beach.
Why don't you talk about what you guys happened at Ua? When you guys had something happen to you guys, didn't it?
Oh yeah. With Matt.
Yeah.
It's
Sorry.
funny. No, you know it's funny. All my stories are from like 10 years ago.
Yeah, you need new ones.
I get plenty of new stories. I just don't tell them.
Then tell them new story.
I have to start. I have to start doing that. The thing is,
Plus, if you're using TikTok now, you got a lot of competition.
that's fine. Any UFO stories? If any alternating current is more similar to the type of energy that manifests as direct current. Yeah, that would be interesting as well. When, in fact, we were talking about this a while back between how the batteries get drained,
Mm.
between alkaline batteries and lithium batteries,
Yes.
right? Because you notice that alkaline gets discharged a lot faster or more often, I think it was, than the lithium batteries do.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And it's because of that diode, though. Bro. That's what I
Yeah.
believe.
Okay.
But everybody has their own theory.
Yep,
Like I
yep.
said, I'm the scientist.
I just dabble in everything, so, master of none. Um, UFO stories, not personal stories, beach stories. I gotta turn that one into a story. What happened with me and Matt?
What? What do you mean you gotta turn it into a story?
I find that stories aren't very good if it's like, oh, so then the equipment did this. You know what I mean? Yeah, and the equipment was going off. That was cool. But I need to find a better way to turn it into a story. Or to narrate it in the right kind of sense thing, yeah. I'd pick Matt's brain and see what happened too. I'd say the big part of that was the lights kept going off, the red pod kept going off, and then
Well, I got a theory on that
Matt
one.
got followed.
You guys are at the beach. So
Yeah.
that's the sea breeze, the sea salt.
Yeah.
That's my theory.
Yeah.
Because when they came over from the mainland, everybody had a fucking REM pod except for fucking
Oh.
me. Which is basically fucking kind of pissed me off. But when the wind blew in the
Yeah.
sea breeze, everybody went off and said, "Oh, the ghosts." I'm like,
Really?
whatever.
See, if you have several REM pods and they're all going off
Yeah,
like
they're all
that,
going
then
off.
that's a little bit more of a conflict of interest, but it's not a paranormal thing. If they're all reacting. So I'm more leaning towards a possibility because
But you only have one REM pod.
I know, but it wouldn't go off until I asked the question, and then it would go off.
Oh yeah, Dave asked the questions, but
Yeah.
I was, you know me, I'm a
Yeah.
skeptic believer, so
Yeah. But then like it went for like half an hour and it wasn't going off, and then I turned on the music, and then
and it went off.
then it was going off.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now that kind of stuff. So could be. Either way, it was cool. Yes, happer summy solstice.
Yeah, happy summer solstice, you all.
Yeah.
That's,
Melody, how's it? Happy summer solstice, right? I spent a little while, like an hour today, listening to videos about the summer solstice when I was driving.
oh right.
About all the different gods and goddesses, and the oak god versus the holly god, and the holly
Oak?
god wins.
What you said, Hulk?
Oh,
God?
oak.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
Oak.
heard Hulk.
Oak represents spring.
Mhm.
Holly.
Oh, are you studying Druidism now?
No. This is one video I was listening to, or a couple videos, so I could see if I could understand this a bit more. And then come summer solstice, the Oak King starts to win against the Holly King, and blah blah
Yeah.
blah. Yeah,
That's Druid.
that's a Drew. Yeah. I'm like, there was a lot of traffic, so my brain was wandering, but that's what I remember. The cameras that showed stick figures dancing around mesas was pretty cool. Did you capture folks hanging around with Joe? Did you capture the folks hanging around Joe when he tells stories? See, don't forget Birch. I never heard of the Birch one.
The Birchwood.
The Birch King. Sounds like one skinny bugger.
I think you know what I've heard that's related to that. What movie is that? The Blair Witch Project.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
That's why you have those hanging things as.
So, yeah. So it was weird. This was in summer solstice, and it was right up the road, right? I guess it's a good story. I don't know. It was kind of weird. You know that little spot on the Pali where you get the pine trees and the hiking trail?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's when I met Marie. That's how far back it was. The first time I met Marie and Mace, I think. And so we decided to set up. Bro, we were there almost all night, you know. And we decided at one point to set up the base camp. I think Mace stayed there, and a bunch of us went walking around the back roads and stuff. And we found a scarecrow. Like,
Like scarecrow, like Midwest scarecrow kind
it
of.
was kind of like, it looked like a scarecrow. It was full of hay. It had clothes on. It had a face drawn. But then it had been stabbed many, many, many times through the clothes. I remember it was raining 3 days, like pretty much nonstop drizzle. And then it stopped like that afternoon, or, it stopped that afternoon and it cleared up. And the scarecrow was dry in and out.
Mm.
So I knew that this had just happened, and I remember looking it up, and it was some kind of religious practice where you would make a scarecrow and stab the scarecrow or something on summer solstice. I have no idea what.
Yeah,
It was weird.
it's part of the people. Well, I do have an alternative motive why I'm here,
Hmm.
because the same crew that did the circle here supposedly is. I'm assuming.
Hmm.
I don't have any news, but I'm assuming.
The
they
one that
were-
was up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Oh, I got you.
might be here.
Might be back here to do something.
But it was
similar.
at four in the morning. That's when the actual solstice happened.
Mm.
So they could have just gone away. And
That was winter solstice.
that was winter solstice.
That's right. Oh,
And it was
wow.
on a weekday.
Yeah.
I do believe it was on a Monday.
So maybe about 2 o'clock we go park in the bush. We go park down the road and hide in the bush over here.
Oh no,
Yeah,
they have to. The rituals involve. Well,
Oh, so they kind of have to do
they
it.
have to do it at a certain.
Okay.
time. But I got a theory, because I kind of ventured into an area
Hmm.
that we went through, but I don't know if you remember. You know that clearing up there?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking that's probably where they would rather go. Because I noticed the last time I went up there, there's ropes up there.
What?
There's ropes now.
See, people think ghosts are weird. People are weird.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a homeless thing, but it's not a homeless thing because it
Mm.
doesn't look like anyone's, what's it called, staying there.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? But there's ropes there. I'm pretty sure if you go up there during the day,
Yeah.
you will see these ropes. That's why I was like, why are there ropes there? So, but I got a feeling that's probably where they went.
Yeah.
But I haven't been there since what? 3 weeks ago,
Really?
doing my investigation. That's how I knew
Okay.
what this was.
Oh, brother, welcome back.
Nah, I had to walk away.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'll tell you, things have calmed down a lot since.
Wait,
Huh? Yeah.
what do you mean things has calmed down?
I'll tell you later.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you a heads up of what has happened.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, that story was weird. There's a beach story. I'll share the beach story real fast, and then we'll call it a night. Um, have
Who's
a
on
safe
there right
flight. Huh?
Who's on there right now?
7 people on Facebook, 22 on YouTube, and I don't know how many.
Probably 100 something
TikTok.
on TikTok. They're really interested, you know.
Really?
Yeah. When I went on
California Haunts, what's up?
when I went on Palo Santo's live,
Yeah.
she has her lives are every day. It's like it's like so calm, but her lives are not like this.
No, yeah.
Her lives are like come talk story.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Share your story, share your true crime story, that kind of crap.
Okay.
So
I watch people's lives sometimes. All they do for 6 hours is they point the camera at one chair with their equipment on top.
yes,
And 6 hours, brah.
but that's what
And they
Obaki does that.
and they barely they just like barely talk. And if they do, they're talking story. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's like get like 300 people. I'm like, bro, this is entertaining?
There's one guy. I don't want
Uh,
to, like I said, you're on live right now, so I don't
yeah,
want to
yeah,
be.
yeah, yeah,
I don't want to
yeah.
be pushing.
Pushing people, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm always for it. Like, what's this called? Bubba
Yeah, that
Paranormal?
guy
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah,
fucking crazy. You know, he does. He does. Well, now that he's brought up the name,
yeah.
he has a sidekick, and he makes her. Remember the incident that happened at the poly with you and Obake,
Uh huh.
and I don't know Kaleo, I think,
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he pushes that. He forces. He tends to want to make things happen to her.
I haven't seen that. I haven't really
Oh,
watched it.
dude, you
I'll
missed.
jump on for like 5 or 10 minutes, and I'm like, maybe if I had like a 6 hour drive ahead of me or something. But yeah, I'd rather listen to music.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
but yeah, I don't agree with what he did. I was part of his crew. Like I was not what's the best subscribe
Yeah.
to his crew. But after that one incident, I said, no, you're fucking retarded.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is not okay.
To each their
Yeah,
own.
yeah, to each their own.
Yeah.
That's why.
I don't know what that spring sound is, Phoebe.
What?
Maybe it's this. I like to play with things. Oh, Jubu is smoking a
What did she
vape.
say? She heard
What is that spraying sound?
spring sound?
Spraying. There's a river right over there, a little waterfall. If it's a constant sound, yeah.
Either that, or you can hear my clothes burning because it pops. It's brand new clothes,
Oh, okay.
so
Oh,
that's
Bala.
that's probably the reason.
Happy summer solstice. Okay, I don't know. That message disappeared. But yeah. Yeah. Bye, Melody. Have a good flight. I didn't even get to see where you're going. Did you get a chance to check out all those EVPs? Nope. Not yet. Speaking of EVPs, this is an EVP thing. There you go. Voice recorder.
Oh yeah.
With the two microphones pointing different
Everybody
ways.
has one for them. I do.
Bro, the best one I had, I returned.
Why?
I don't know. Because it seemed too gimmicky to me. It was a little tiny video camera on a recording thing with a big microphone on it.
Oh.
And that's when I got the EVPs with at the Plantation Village. The really crystal clear ones. Then I was like, I bought it from Best Buy and it was still within the return date. So I'm like, nah, I think it was like 150. I should have kept them.
Yeah, I have one that's like $100. I like it.
Yeah.
But
The video quality was crap, dude.
Why do you need video on the
I don't know. I just thought it was kind of a cool thing,
It's an
but
add-on.
yeah. Yeah, there's a TikTok guy that always cleans headstones. Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, you know what? I agree with what he does. He's doing it in respect, but
Yeah,
he,
yeah.
she talks to the owner of the family first before she
Oh, okay. See, that's good.
It's a she. And she doesn't really do paranormal things, but she kind of does.
Mm.
Comment,
Well, I mean, you
haphazardly.
can work in a graveyard and you to
No, she
spend
does
all
it.
that time.
She does it for respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't work for the the cemetery. She just does it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird that she does it, but I can see why she does it. Because after she's done, it's like it's totally brand new.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that. I see those videos. I like those. Oh, the rain's starting to pick up a little bit. That sound is a stream. Hey, Joe, how's brother Shaka doing? It's been a while. I haven't seen Shaka. He's been on the live a while back.
He's probably not.
I talked to the other guy that lives up the street, and I asked him. He walked by one night, and me and Matt asked him, "How's Shaka doing?" And he's like, "Oh, he lives in Makiki now, in a house." He got into a group home. That's what he told me too. Yeah, Shaka. So he live up in Makiki now, and he's doing great. Roof over his head. You know, got a bed, got food, got a fridge, everything. He's doing great. Oh, I get more equipment too, but that's all right. My laser pointers.
What do you have?
Huh? You know the laser light that I had over here?
Oh,
yeah.
the laser
grid.
The laser grid.
Yeah, the grid. Yeah. And there's something that went flying off.
Where's
Probably a
the battery?
battery. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for the watches and the likes. Hey, Fari Rolales. How's it? How's it? Um, yeah, I'm proud of Shaka too. Shaka's awesome. I like that. I like that he got help. That's so cool. But I am going to go ahead and clean up because it's starting to rain and I don't want my equipment to get even more damaged than it is. I have to try to fix them. I don't know how I go fix one REM pod, but maybe if I can learn how to fix one, I can learn how to make more. Why not, right? Yeah.
Oh, if you guys can, check out Killer Whale. Nah.
Kilauea is still erupting.
No, it's
No?
off and on. It looks like it's once every week.
Once a week now. Huh?
Yeah, it's once a week now. Currently, right now, it's on the 25th episode, but it's a week episode.
25th.
The best one was
Wow.
last week, and some of those things. I know it's pareidolia, but you can see.
Oh,
shit.
the Madame Pelly inside the volcano kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her brother showed up on episode 23. You know
Wait.
the god of the rain of fire, the one that spews, just makes fountains. You can actually see something on the south vent.
I've never heard of that. I know her brother is Kamahoalii. Is
Yeah,
one of them.
she has many.
Yeah,
many
yeah, yeah.
brothers,
She got
but
many and many sisters.
There's two of them that's related to Halimamau,
Okay.
and
You're
he's
talking
one.
about I
I can't pronounce his name. It's too fucking.
Aila'au.
I doesn't sound familiar.
Aila'au is the forest eater. He was the one that preceded Pele.
But
Yeah. He's,
from what I've read, it's the image that you see, because somebody transposed like the. It's like you know how some people they do art and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
where you
yeah,
do
yeah.
Stuff. So they transposed it, and yeah, you see what looks like somebody doing this on the south vent, raising his hands up, looking up, and the vent itself. That vent is the one that's shooting the lava like 1,000 feet into the air.
see, that's what I like do. I like do. Maybe I could do it at home.
Where's that?
I wanted to make like a video how people do the reaction kind stuff, where I can go at home and use all my equipment at home on like a Wednesday, and we could do a reaction of seeing all of these videos, all these pictures of the Kilauea and stuff.
Yeah, the
or-
pareidolia. I know it's pareidolia. So
Oh yeah, by definition, right?
it's weird, but last week's event in the black soot, you can see what looks like
Oh,
Pele dancing or a hula dancer dancing next to the north event, which is kind of weird. That's why I was telling some of these people, I was like, that's Pele dancing. Can you not see it? And they're all like, yeah, I can see it. I'm like, it proves my point.
yeah. I think they would enjoy this. Two of the big snails here mating.
Oh, I'm not gonna watch two snails fucking.
I mean, it's so slow. I don't think you see anything, but like, I have never seen that before. Don't worry, I'll put you guys too. Don't worry. I'm looking at like, what is that thing over there? I don't know if it's gonna demonetize, but I'm not even monetized, so the hell with it, you know.
Man, I really normally was gonna stay.
Yeah, me too. So yeah, here you go. Enjoy. We'll end the live
Oh
on
my
this.
god, you're showing snail porn.
That picture that was supposed to be Pele was amazing, fascinating. Yeah, there's a lot of those pictures.
Yeah, there's a lot.
She
you know,
appears a
maybe.
lot.
So you guys can
Like-
go.
like-
There's a lot of them on TikTok right now.
On TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. I gotta look at I don't do TikTok. I don't even look at
Yeah.
TikTok.
I'm shocked that a lot of people don't even know that Hawaii is part of the United States.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Save it for only slugs. I thought I'd share that with you guys. If I have to see it, you guys do too. Anyway, we're gonna get off the live now, guys. I'll see you guys again soon. I do owe you guys a live because last week was all messed up. But yeah, have a good night, guys. Take care. Aloha. Off here, brah. Of course, this one will like go off. This one is good.